First up, Xbox Direct date possibly leaked. It's looking like the new Xbox Developer Direct. You might remember we had one. Oh, when was the first one? Does anyone remember the exact date?
It was early in the year when it was when Hi-Fi Rush dropped.
January.
Was it January as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it looks like there's going to be another one coming in January. It's looking like it's going to be January 25th. This leak comes of courtesy of the prominent leaker Exodus TV. I think that's right. Oh, yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
It's one of those internet names.
EXTAS1STV.
Exactly. Numbers, capital letters. You're never going to win.
Yeah. Exodus.
Yeah. They posted a graphic for the event that's going to be on YouTube and Twitch with symbols with it to watch live. What, Gresh?
I was going to say, I do know that there is another rumor that it's a week before. It's like the week of the 14th, which would put it a week before that, but still ballpark area, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm excited. I'll say this right now. I enjoyed the first direct to the Developer Direct. I hate the name for it. I wish they just would have went with Xbox Direct. Like, yeah. I get that you're stealing Nintendo. They don't have copyright over a word like Direct. So, yeah, I'm personally excited. I want release dates. I'm very happy with what we know of now from Xbox.
Yeah,
I'm not expecting announcements in as such, but we don't really know. And when I say announcements, I mean announcements in terms of new games. But we don't really know what's in store for us release date this year, right? I don't know what we have dates for Xbox stuff.
Yeah, not a whole lot.
We have like anything, right?
No.
So
we've the only thing I can think off the top of my head that we've got anything is a year for Senua Saga.
Oh yeah,
too. Yeah,
and I think Avowed have said 2024 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so I can see that being pushed so much. I don't know why, but I totally no. Hellblade, I'm actually optimistic about.
Yeah,
Hellblade, I'm optimistic about, but
I don't know.
Avowed, I don't know.
Until we get a release date, I'm not optimistic about anything.
Yeah, and even with
release dates, then even then, like who knows?
I'm pretty sure the language from both is we are aiming for 2024.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I mean that's always the case. Yeah,
I'm sure. Are you guys excited though? Excited for a new direct?
Always. Yeah.
Last time we got Hi-Fi Rush. I'm probably too excited.
Dude, don't go with those expectations.
I've seen some people with wild expectations because of Hi-Fi Rush.
I can see Gears getting announced.
Gears could
possibly. Yeah.
January. That feels like that feels like a June, not E3 thing.
If it's getting released this year, I can see them announcing it and then another go on. I don't know.
It really depends how big they want. I think this developer direct will be really important to how big of an emphasis they want to be in a Splash of the Water. Is it just an update for Xbox's stuff this year, not big announcements other than like a shadow drop here or there? Or is it like another mini E3 for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think this year, if we see big announcements like a Gears of War, I think that's very telling for the future of the show. And then if we don't see it, I think that's also very telling, which isn't a negative if we don't get something like Gears of War, right? Because there is a lot of Xbox stuff out there in the works that we don't have a time for, like Contraband, right? We have no date for Contraband or anything like that. Getting a window for that, which we might have a release window, I can't think of off the top of my head for that.
So.
Would be cool. I'd be down for that. Just getting a little bit more information from what these studios are doing and release windows for some of those games as well would be very dope.
Yeah. Do you believe the leak?
I wouldn't be surprised. I think it was probably one of the highlights of Xbox's year as far as like media attention on them. I think a big part of that is how good Hi-Fi Rush ended up being off of the shadow drop, but still was definitely positive. I would be shocked if they didn't look at that and like, hey, maybe we do this again next year, right? Yeah.
Whether they have a shadow drop, I don't know. I don't like unless there is something in the works that no one's thought of. I don't think there's going to be another shadow drop like Hi-Fi Rush, but I could definitely see a ton of dates coming and stuff like that. This feels like, I mean, this is just pie in the sky, hopeful thinking. Like this feels like a really good opportunity for Xbox to like plant their flag in the ground and be like, this is our statement of intent for 2024. Like, this is all the things that are coming this year. Granted, some things might get pushed back and things like that, but it feels like it'd be a wasted opportunity if this went, it's a couple of indies that are coming to Game Pass.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, Matt,
Very quick correction. Well, correction. The Loadout reported on a leak 6 months ago, an anonymous leak, that Avalanche were aiming for a 2024 release for Contraband.
Okay.
so that's a leak, though. That's not.
Yeah.
I agree,
we ain't wrong.
Yeah.
We ain't wrong. I get you.
With
I got
putting it
you.
out there.
I got you. Yeah, 100%.
Do you guys think we see Redfall update at all at this showcase? So you
Not
think
talk about Redfall.
They're
you
not
don't,
talking
you
about
don't think
Redfall.
so?
Unless there is
'Cause
a
they had-
full-on 2.0 redesign of that game, I don't think we're going to hear anything outside a blog post.
I was gonna say they've talked about like their intent to like keep the game going because they originally planned for like more heroes, characters, operators. I don't know what they call them in that game to release for the game.
Mhm.
I feel like maybe this would be the time to show it.
No.
I agree.
No way.
I think you don't show it at all unless there is a 2.0.
Yeah.
Who
I mean,
knows?
we've talked about it in the past, like the numbers for players on that game is scarily bad. For it
I
being-
refuse to go and play it because of how bad the numbers are.
Yeah, like as a content creator, it's like it's it's a nail in the coffin for your stream. Like there's like no one playing it, no one's coming to watch it. And it's like it's bad. So like unless like I said, unless it is a major redesign, unless it's a Cyberpunk level rebuild, it's not happening. That game is blog post worthy at best now, which is a shame.
Putting on the old content creator hat,
Go on.
4 of us playing Redfall and then titling it, is Redfall worth playing in 2023? Probably slaps.
No.
Just saying.
It'd be
Nope.
terrible because it's now 2024.
That's what I meant.
Is it worth building a time machine and going back to plly Redfall last
No.
year?
Yes, it is.
No.
I
Absolutely
mean,
it is.
to have the time machine, yeah. The rest of it, no, I'm good.
All right, next piece of news we got, boys, is